Hey guys, Anastasia here today with a holiday inspired tutorial, and today we're doing something a little different. I figured it would be pretty cool to do a tutorial for hazel eyes. I got these contact lenses from My Eye Color, and the color I got is called Pure Hazel, and they're actually super comfortable to wear. So the first thing that we're going to do today is start off with the eyebrows. This is going to be a full face routine. I started doing something different where I actually put a primer on my eyebrows, and this actually helps to keep them stay because sometimes they do tend to disappear throughout the day. And it also just helps the waxy pencil to adhere to it a lot better. So I'm just going to fill that in, and once I do have all of that fill in, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brow dip, and I do have it in dark brown. I'm just going to fill that in and lightly shade the front portion so that it looks more like a natural eyebrow. Now I'm going to go in with some concealer just to clean up the bottom of the brows, and whatever I have left over from the bottom, I'm just going to push that to the top just to make sure everything is all cleaned up. And then I'm going to go in with my spoolie and shade out the front portion so it has a more natural effect. Now I'm just going to go in with the base. I'm using my jumbo pencil from NYX in Milk, and we're going to start off with a tutorial. So I'm just going to use this nice little pink here, and this is going to serve as our transition color. And then once I have that blended in, I'm going to go for more of a, I would say, a darker pink, and I'm just going to put that along my crease, and I'm going to blend that out. Now I'm going to go in with more of a brown color, but I did want a bit of shimmer here. I'm just going to put that along the little portion there that we have not filled in yet. And then once I'm finished with that, we're going to go for a darker brown, and this is where we start to add some dimension to the eye. So I'm just going to take that dark brown. I'm going to focus this on the outer portion of my lids. I'm going to go in with a V motion. It's like an outer V. I'm just going to bring that a little bit to where we have the front portion in the middle, and then also to the top. Now you guys saw I just grabbed a black color there, and I'm just going to smudge this out and try to blend it in with that brown so that we could have a smoky kind of effect for this look. Now all I'm doing here is just going back and adding that transition color that we applied earlier, because sometimes some of the look does get lost, so I'm just going to blend that out with the brown. Now of course this would not be a complete holiday look without glitter, so I'm just going to apply a little bit of glitter to the portion that we put the bronzy kind of brown on, and this is just going to give our eyes a nice little pop, and this is going to give the festivities to this look. Now all I'm going to do is grab my concealer. I'm just going to make a sharp line there. This is going to help to clean up our eyeshadow and just make it look really nice and neat. After I'm finished with that, it's time for the liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to go for much of a dramatic cat eye, but I'm kind of going to just follow along the lines of where we had stopped our eyeshadow. So I'm just going to apply that. And of course we are going to line our lower lash line as well. And then once we're finished with that, I'm just going to move on to my foundation routine. Nothing too different here. You guys know the normal routine, and I will leave that video down below if you want to see a detailed version of this. Now that we're finished with the foundation and the highlight, we're going to start with blush. I'm just going to apply light blush there. I didn't want to use anything that was too darker than the eyes that we have going on here. So that's just going to bring a little bit of color to our face. We're also going to move on to contour, and I'm just going to do my cheeks, my forehead. I'm also going to do my jawline, and I believe I probably contoured my nose as well. Here comes the fun part. We're moving on to lips. So I do want to go for a red, dark, plumish ombre type of look here. So what I'm going to do is just go in with my Sephora matte stain lipstick here. Well, it's actually a lip gloss, but it does go matte and turns into a stain. Now I'm going to use this darker lipstick here, and I believe this color is called Bordeaux, and just in the portion in the middle I'm going to put a little bit more of the red stain there, and that's just going to give it a nice little plum berry kind of strawberry type of look. I like the kind of lip that I was going for. Now we're just going to do some mascara. I didn't want to do false eyelashes because I felt like it would take away from the eyes, and I wanted to have a really soft look here, so I think the mascara would be a great substitute. All we're going to do now is powder, and we are just about finished with this tutorial. So guys, here are the finished results here, and if you guys are interested in getting 10% off of my eye color contact lenses, you can use the coupon code NELZY10. I really had a lot of fun creating this holiday look, and I hope you guys equally enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.